Hello tribe. So someone has recently commented, thank you for an idea, a reminder, because I used to do this topic before for an outcome of a situation. Now, in order for me to narrow down, because there's a lot of you and also people will be asking about different areas of life, I'm going to be doing today a reading based on the career and finances, outcome in that area. In the following readings, if you need, I may do it on any other topic. So if you are interested, let me know in the comments. I will read them and I will complete those readings in the near future. Let's get to it. This is pile number 1, pile 2, and pile 3. We'll also be using my intuitive deck, which is ready here on the side. I'll see you in timestamps. Hey, group number 1, let's see what is the potential outcome of your situation in your career, in your finances. Let's see. Oop. Outcome in your situation. I love how these decks match in colors. It looks very nice. Any advice? Anything to pay attention to? Any advice? Anything to avoid? Anything to watch out for? Okay. Now, what this is telling me, I'm gonna push it up a little bit. What this is telling me, the outcome is no drama. It is actually in favor to you. And I just want to talk about what to watch out for here. Watch out for being surrounded by people or having any business dealings with a person or a group of people who tend to be very egocentric, selfish, or someone who gossips. So this could be advising someone to watch out for working in an environment like this, because it may make them feel like they are imprisoned, make them feel that they are not progressing, because it feels like a bit of a blockage, like I can't be me, I can't focus because of this kind of heavy thing that is literally like a shadow, and I really don't like it. Now, the outcome of the situation, you have a blessed card here, which is nice to see, meaning that there is protection. But I do have a feeling in pile number 1 that you really, in order for you to get where you want to be here, you really need to focus on your boundaries. Boundaries, but at the same time, boundaries with yourself. What do you tend to do that doesn't help you progress, doesn't help you move forward, doesn't help you have more financial abundance? This feels like I literally see an image in my head. A person has a wand. This reminds me of a scene from one movie. Has a wand and kind of stomps that wand to the ground and says, I am set on this. From now on, I promise this to myself and I'm going to stick to it. From now on, I'm really serious about this. I am not slacking. I'm also not allowing anyone else who is on my team or who's working with me to do the same. We are serious about this. We gotta get going. This is a very kind of strong energy that you're being advised to focus on and to step into. No bullshit kind of pile. I know what I need not to do or what to do more of in order for me to get there. You know this. Pile number 1, you know this. You know that this outcome really is in your hands. For most of you, it's in your hands. It's not that universe, God decides what's going to happen for you. This is a very kind of self-focused reading, and it's saying, what do you want? What do you choose to believe in? What do you want to happen in the situation? So fight for it. Fight for that outcome. This is a strong reading, man. It's a strong reading. Okay, 1 card from the Animal Tarot. Let's see what we got. This actually reminds me of the image a little bit. This is a sunflower, but I straight away looked at it like, oh, that's a stick, right? Look, this cat is sitting on the throne. There is a crown next to it. This is the Queen of Spring, which is the Queen of Wands energy. This, hence the stick, right? Talented, brilliant, independent, charming. Don't underestimate your ability to manifest your dreams. You may have several priorities vying for your attention at once, but you can do it. Yeah, this is a very kind of motivational reading. This is a reading that tells you that with your fire, with your passion, with your stubbornness, you'll get where you want to be. Do you have enough of it, or are you ready? This is the question, because you can get there. Something to watch out for. Something that you need to watch out for, apart from what we talked about. Childish behavior or someone acting irresponsibly. And seeking for temporary pleasures. Now, in a work situation, this may be, oh, I'm just going to get this job that pays me less money. And it's just because I don't want to take so much responsibility on my shoulders, and I'm okay with it. And if you're seeking for more financial abundance, the cards are saying, okay, are we seeking for only temporary pleasure, or are we investing? We're building it brick by brick. Yes, some bricks will be heavy. This is not an easy work, but you're going to get there long term, and you're going to have a castle built for yourself by that time. Another thing to watch out for are distractions when it comes to relationships. If you're really set on this, you may have to say no to a couple of things, or have a bit of a better schedule routine. Say, for example, if someone's trying to build a business here and they're dating someone, right? It's new, and they get very super distracted with that, and they spend all of their time with this new person. They forget about the business, what they've been building, doing for themselves. They're not balancing that well enough. That could be an issue, and the outcome may not be as pleasant for them, right? So this is saying, what are the temporary pleasures? This would also talk about, for example, again, I'm going to stick to building a business. It's just an easy example for me here. It doesn't have to be that you're building a business, but you know that you got to do something. Whatever you do today is going to have an impact for your future, but instead of doing something, you decide to take a nap and not do anything. And the next day comes and you still take another nap. I'm not saying that resting is a bad thing. It's great. It's great for you. But someone is being asked not to slack and not to be like, oh, I'll do it later, and then it never comes. Same for if you are seeking for a better paid job. You go, yeah, I gotta look for a new job. And you keep saying that, but you don't really do anything about that. So that would be something to watch out for. But overall, if you're sticking to these, if you're stubborn enough here, your outcome is good. I split the deck, you have a gift here. You will be rewarded for your efforts. You definitely will be. So I hope this made sense, pile number one. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now. Hello, pile number two. Let's see what we got for you. And we're gonna be using the intuitive deck together with this oracle deck. Let's see, what is the outcome of your situation? What is the outcome of your situation? Somehow, whatever someone is asking, this has an impact on home or property. Or maybe a living situation. Location as well is coming through. Ooh, abundance. Nice. Okay, what to watch out for? What to watch out for? Okay, what to watch out for and what to focus on to get where you want to be, and what to focus on. Wait, this is intriguing. Does someone have a child here in this pile, or is pregnant? I keep picking that up. Or soon will be. If this is not about the actual child, then this is the idea being birthed for sure. This outcome of a situation makes me feel that I am ready to release what I've known of for a better tomorrow. So an example could be you having maybe to say bye to your team that you've been working with. because you got a better paid job, or you are working, let's say, in the same job, but you're working in a different department now with different team. So there is a bit of kind of like, I don't want to use that word sacrifice, but sacrifice-ish, feeling here in this pile, where the outcome, you got positive cards. I like to see that here, but it seems like blah, 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 but, it's not very straightforward. It's not that, oh, don't worry, everything is going to be great. You're going to love every bit of this journey. At some point of this journey, you're going to have to realize that I got to let something that I knew of or I got used to go for this to happen. So when I was picking up location or domestic environment, maybe this is signifying a move to a different place. Maybe the job requires that. Maybe you are starting to look for a job in a new location, which has more opportunities. Maybe for some of you, you are getting accommodation together with a job, or which is for most of us here, so I won't even mention, probably. Should I mention it? The finances are directly connected to your home, right? Do I have a home? Do I not? Where do I live? Which environment do I live in? And a lot of you are really focused on that. Maybe right now you want to maybe upgrade. Maybe you need more finances for that. Whatever the case, your cards are saying, let's not cling to something just for the sake of clinging to it. Let's recognize when it's time to make a change, and let's not resist it to get to a positive outcome here. Listen, the outcome, even if you didn't change much here, I don't feel like it would be bad, but I'm talking to people who want more. You are seeking for more. You want more, and your cards are saying, if you want more, are you ready to make those changes? Some of you may say, no, actually, I don't want to make any changes now. I'm good like I am, and that's fine if that's what you want. That's fine. I feel like that journey of yours will look very similar to how it is right now, where if you are seeking for more here, there will be certain things that will have to change, and some of them you won't really want to say bye to, or you will be a little bit sad about it. What to watch out for? It's interesting. That's why I stopped there for a minute. Watch out for thinking that, and some of you won't like it, thinking that universe, God, your guides will sort everything out for you, and they will always show you the exact way where to go. Make sure that you are well balanced between the physical aspect and the spiritual aspect. When you're supposed to be stepping in and taking responsibility and making moves, and then expecting some support, spiritual support, instead of just saying, I'm going to leave it up to universe, God, to be dealt with, and I will not interfere at all. I will just flow like a dead fish. So avoid flowing like a dead fish here, okay? Let me see anything else. Overall, I do see improvements, financial improvements. I do see abundance coming in, which is a great thing. This is literally my abundance card. It's coins raining from above, right? So this is a hint that it's saying, hey, things will improve for you. Things will improve. Though when I'm looking at this card, I'm thinking of this as a bit of like obstacle, but not a bad one. It's like there will be something here that you'll have to hop over. See, the money is raining. There is raining money. But in order for you to get to that money, there is an obstacle here in front of you. You are running and you're going to have to hop over it, and maybe a couple of them to get there. So it's not a very smooth sailing, straightforward unicorns and butterflies journey, but it is a good one for you. You're learning quite a lot, and you're also definitely getting what you want here. Though some of you may have a particular timing set for yourself, and you go, oh, if it doesn't happen by this time, by the next year, blah, 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 it didn't happen for me. I feel like for some of you, you're going to have a bit of patience in pile number 2. So hopefully that was helpful. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 3. Let's see what we got for you. The outcome of your situation. In your career, in your finances. What to watch out for? What to watch out for? And what to focus on? Freedom. Okay. Listen. This is a pile for my people. You'll be able to tell if this is yours or not straight away. Who are a little bit fed up. Like, I'm fed up with this. Either fed up with this particular situation, or in general how your work life is going, how finance is going. And it's good to be fed up, pile number 3. See, because you will get pissed off and you will use that energy, which is really strong energy. You know, this reminds me of when someone tells someone, you can't do it. And someone goes, oh, fuck, watch me now. I gather all of this energy and I will prove it to you and to myself that I can do it, and I'll take pictures of it. So it's one of those situations where someone gets pissed off before these positive changes come in, before more abundance comes in, before a better job pops up. It seems like someone needs that, actually, because if they're not really feeling this kind of pressure, then they get very comfortable, and then they don't want to make any changes, or they go, I'm fine like this, I'm fine like this. And someone here is being pushed out of situation, and you probably noticed that already. You're being pushed out of somewhere, and you've been getting sign after sign after sign. Something happens again and again. It gets you pissed off even more, or disappointed, and you go, I can't do it anymore. I want to leave this situation. I gotta look for something better. It really is happening for a reason here, pile number 3. It really is. And some of you may feel like, but this is unfair, blah, blah, blah. But it's almost like it's tough love. What is happening here is tough love, so you can kick yourself in the butt and you can do better and have better things and have more. What to watch out for? Sneaky people on this journey, or someone who pretends that they're gonna give you the world, pretends that, oh my God, this contract is so good, it's gonna be a great workplace for you, but you bring that contract home, you start reading it, and you go, oh, that is kind of messed up, right? So read the small font. Read the small font. Another thing, I don't know for who this is, not for all of you, definitely. Watch out for any romantic situations, basically getting involved in romance at work, because I'm seeing it getting messy and it can ruin things. And someone is saying like, no, all is good, blah, 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 but no, it can ruin things quite a lot here for someone. I'm seeing that. In order to get to the outcome that you want, to have what you want, your cards are saying you gotta feel not imprisoned, you gotta feel to some level free. Not completely free, where you can do whatever the heck you want in your workplace, right? But you gotta feel free. So maybe I'm talking to people who are working for a big corporation and they kind of hate it, and they're like, oh, I feel like I'm in a cell here. But their whole life they've been dreaming of working a bit of more of independent job. It doesn't mean that you have to have your own business necessarily, though it could. It could be just a different aura of a working place, or maybe a different structure of a workplace, where you feel that you can do more. You're a little bit more flexible. People around you are more flexible, more open-minded, more innovative. You are in need of more of this. What to watch out for? What to watch out for here? I'm going to tell you how I see it. Shitty bosses, really. You won't last long in that company because I feel like you are really sensitive here, and you would bring quite a lot of baggage home, and emotional baggage, and then it may turn into some sort of physical issues, because if we're not acknowledging emotions, then they turn into some kind of physical pains. Watch that. Though I do see someone clapping their hands because a bad boss is leaving and they can take a deep breath now. The working environment for you is really important. The outcome of the situation eventually is good. And you will be thankful, by the way. You will be thankful that you were pushed a little bit towards a different direction. At that moment when it's happening, when you're in it, you may not notice. You may be like, oh, I don't want this. Or why is this happening? Or you may be complaining, this freaking job, or money issues. But eventually, once you're going to get on the other side, you'll look back and you'll go, if this change didn't happen, if I wasn't kicked in my butt, I wouldn't have what I have today. I wouldn't have met these people, or I wouldn't have been in this job. So there's a bit of a journey here. I hope I described it in a way that you understand it. Eventually things will be good. The transition itself may be a little bit messy, but if it wasn't messy, you wouldn't crave for changes. And you are craving for changes, and you're kind of like protesting internally here against something that you don't like, because your soul knows that there is something better for you. Okay? Hope this was helpful, pile number 3. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.